Wednesday night baseball on the show from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Alex Meyer, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Young coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Line drive to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Ready now, Mookie Betts. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle, and there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
A ball and a strike now. Pedroia leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First offering on its way. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Red Sox leave one. Red Sox nothing. Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Now batting, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Betts coming on, and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Simmons takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Now the relay home, and he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
In now, Ian Kinsler. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's just 2 for 9. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Pedroia to his right. He has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. The Angels are out in front 1-0. Stepping up now, Hanley Ramirez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. In his career, Ramirez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Comes set with the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-1 just catches the inside corner for strike two.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Here's another 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eduardo Nunez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7, center fielder number 16.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Ready now for LA. Zach Kozar. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Cozart is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Here's Chris Young. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss by Young, as he's prone to do, and he falls behind here, 0-2. Now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Chris Carter now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Popped him up. Swihart moving to his left, and that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here's the 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Let's go, guys.
2-1 the count to Blake Swihart. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Tyler Skaggs is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Tyler Skaggs.
Dustin Pedroia will be his first assignment down to the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. First pitch on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Bogaerts, a 25-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Swihart at second with 2 down. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's Mookie Betts, and she'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And that misses 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. The 2-2. Popped him up. Valbuena is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple. It remains 1-0. And now for the Angels, Luis Valbuena. And is looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Valbuena.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Now in the box, Martin Maldonado comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Two out, nobody on.
Let's go one more time, baby.
In tight with the slider. 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
All right, let's go.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Payoff pitch one more time. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A bouncer up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So that plate appearance extends the inning for Ian Kinsler.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Ian Kinsler. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Simmons is off at first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's J.D. Martinez. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's 1 for 4.
Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A curveball that catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Martinez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Drilled right back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting, designated hitter, Eduardo.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Young. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. 4-1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Rafael Devers will be next. Still only 1 out in the inning. And 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Simmons has a play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. For the Red Sox, strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Benintendi in pursuit. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Zach.
Riding in once again, Zach Cozart. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here's Chris Young, man at first after the 2-out walk. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Blake Swihart. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Grounded back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting number 50, second baseman, Dustin.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply toward the right side. Young is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Boston strands a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now here it comes. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Luis Valbuena is on deck. Another full count offering on its way. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Belted high and deep into right center. Benintendi going back, and that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
that pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Maldonado is retired, 2 down now. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. But the Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 48, Jose Alvarez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Alvarez benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
0-2.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Maldonado corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Popped him up. Maldonado is under it, 2 down.
Center fielder number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Bouncer down the line. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. From the stretch, a fastball right down the middle for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Benintendi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Simmons over to his right, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in once again, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Designated hitter, Ian Kinsler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Ready once again, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And he takes ball 1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32, Matt Vaughn.
In now, Zach Cozart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Chris Young as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here comes the 0-1, and that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Working to keep them in the game here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 2. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Upton stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. Angels are out in front, 4-2. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Cannon Middleton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Cannon Middleton.
Blake Swihart will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Upton. He's there and records the first out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1. Here it comes. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit. Why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 now to Pedroia. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-0 now. Middleton, a native Oregonian. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And boy, that is nowhere near the strike zone as it's all the way to the backstop and a 4-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Here's Mookie Betts, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Come on, Angels, let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-0. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air out towards shallow right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Ready for another shot now. Luis Valbuena comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
One strike.
The 2-1 home. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And now for the Angels, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Ramirez comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pedroia shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jim Johnson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Jim Johnson.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Johnson playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. And you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Hanley Ramirez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. soft liner to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-0 down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Martinez over at second. Nunez is over at first with 1 away. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit to third. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this.
Now pitching for Boston, number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Ready for another chance? Ian Kinsler get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted into center field. Pedroia has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Ramirez over to his left, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready now for LA, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A runner on first with 2 away. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Ramirez waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Blake Parker comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Riding in once again, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Come on now, let's go. Woo!
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
2 strikes.
He pulls this one into right. Young is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Low and inside with a breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set, and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Swihart, the runner at first with 2 gone. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Angels rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jose Alvarez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Blake Parker hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.